Hello, everyone. Friends, today we'll discuss changing lanes at night. How to know when it's safe to change lanes and when it's not. Let's begin. If you're a new driver who's tried night driving, you've likely faced this issue. You signal, check mirrors, but due to darkness and winter conditions, water, snow, ice, everything's reflective. Headlights glare and you can't see clearly. Headlights are shining. Which lane are they in? Is it safe to steer or not? So how do we understand and handle this situation? Friends, changing lanes is one of the trickiest maneuvers, even for experienced drivers. We must focus on both the road and mirrors. Since a quick glance isn't enough, we need to check the mirrors multiple times. That's where beginners struggle. Add darkness to the mix and it's a real challenge. It's worse in late fall and winter when daylight is scarce. Commuting in the dark, we're always driving at night. We adapt, but the first couple weeks are tough. I'll mention basic things drivers often overlook. First up, good visibility is key to safe driving. In the dark, dirty mirrors and windows block our view. Always keep side windows and mirrors clean inside and out. If there's buildup on your mirror, it'll reflect headlights even more. I stress the windshield. Inside buildup, as I've said before, will reflect everything. So keep your glass and mirrors clean. After washing, carry a dry cloth to wipe off dust. That's the first point. Second point. In winter, we breathe in cold cars. As we warm up and drive, everything fogs up. People either don't use the heater or use it wrong. Imagine dirty glass and mirrors, poor visibility, plus fogged windows. You can't see a thing. So these two tips are crucial to follow. Once again, proper use of the cabin heater prevents window fogging. Second, keep all windows and mirrors clean, inside and out. We need the same things at night as during the day. To adjust, we'd need to look in the rearview mirror for a while. But we can't do that. Who'd watch the road then? So we need to glance quickly and return our eyes to the road, but then we won't understand anything. What should we do? The tumbler mode, of course. It's essential, friends. Who doesn't know what tumbler mode is? It's when we briefly but repeatedly look at the road and mirrors. In this case, it's the mirror. Mirror, road, mirror, road, road. 2 seconds on the road, 1 second on the mirror. In this situation, after you do this exercise, say 3 to 5 times, you'll start to understand at least something in the mirrors if they are clean and clear. You will somehow find your bearings and not lose your way. Of course, a beginner isn't yet quick at evaluating things, so we need extra time. A beginner often runs out of time. Students come to classes, the practical ones, and say, Sergey, teach us to switch quickly. Folks, if we emphasize quickly, we're bound to make a mistake. We should not rush things. We need to take our time. A beginner doesn't look far ahead. He misses the cues for changing lanes on time, so he's always just a few seconds away. And because he still can't gauge the mirror situation, doesn't use the toggle, and sometimes doesn't even keep the mirrors clean or know how to properly use the heating system, everything gets foggy. So how is he going to change lanes? Any driver won't see much, even broadly. You get it? So the tumbler mode is key, and timing. Look further ahead. The sooner you spot changes, the more time to adjust. Plan your route. If turning soon, act early, especially for multiple lane changes. Most importantly, if using tumbler mode, watch the road. It's clear, but situations can be unpredictable. You'll do the same move, accelerating, sometimes understanding, sometimes not. Sometimes they'll let you in, sometimes not. It's all case by case, you see? If you're ever in doubt, just stop. Just ease off the gas if you're unsure about changing lanes. You're not breaking any rules by doing that. Try to slow down smoothly, not suddenly when you're close to the end. That's not the right way to do it. Accelerate, weave a bit. If unsure, stop and wait for a gap. There's no other way, folks. All right, my mirrors are clean, but I'll show you how it should look in practice. Let's go. Here's an example at dusk. We're pulling out. There's an acceleration lane, but pedestrians might use it too. It's not very long. See how the dirt reflects light on the fairly clean windshield? Can you see it? This is the wiper's intermittent mode. I can see a car in the distance. If unsure, just stop. It's the safest choice. There's another acceleration lane coming up. Don't forget to check it, as sometimes people drive on it. Alright, that's it. Let's go. Use the acceleration lane. Don't forget coasting mode. The acceleration lane is longer here, right? I'll wait for now. Turning on the signal. Not sure, I'll wait. Room to accelerate, more gas. Guys, using the acceleration lane properly lets us merge 95% of the time. Many don't get it. They say, I see a car, but don't know where it's going. Look at the road markings. Is it behind or left of you relative to the markings? You need to learn to understand this over time. Okay, we're moving. Acceleration lane. It's quite decent here too. Signals on, we're watching carefully. Long acceleration lane, keep speeding up. Renault seems to be getting closer, not sure though. Let's wait. I'm stopping acceleration here as I'm unsure. He's at the same distance as us now. I'm adding gas and going. If you still don't get it, slow down until you stop. Consider this. When driving, we see someone merging as their lane ends, but we make room. 90% of drivers slow down to let others merge. But sadly, 10% deliberately don't allow it, unfortunately. So don't count on others letting you in when your lane ends. People vary. For comparison, look, my window's clean, not fogged. Just washed, but these drops are already affecting visibility. If it gets dirty and fogs up, we won't see anything when merging. Here's a tip. If it's dry, lower your window before merging. Merge, then close it back up. But this only works when it's dry. In wet weather, you'll get dirt and cold in the car. So, we're changing lanes at night. Check the mirror, check the mirror. I'm not sure yet, so I'll wait. See that Renault in the right lane? It's staying in the same spot. I can't keep up. Can you focus your gaze or not? I can't show you on camera, but still. I looked 3-4 times, same speed, and that car's lights are still there. It took me 4 glances to realize this, so I figure he's going the same speed as me. I speed up and pass. Let's try once more. Look in the mirror at the road. There's a car coming. I don't get it. Don't forget to look ahead too. Okay, he passed me. He started first. Another one's using their turn signal. Wait, see, wheels still. We're just using the turn signal and timing it. I've got some time to spare. Not sure about this one either. Looks possible, but I'm not certain. Road curves right, but I'm staying in my lane, keeping eyes on the road. Time's our friend, folks. Changing lanes in about 200 meters, not sure yet. I'm acting like a newbie who rarely checks the mirror. Actually, I check mirrors more often than I'm showing you. If I moved the camera that much, there's a car far behind that van. See, it's going slow, so I'm speeding up a bit. You see that? Now I'm slowly changing lanes. If you're unsure, we'll keep waiting. The key is having enough time. Changing lanes again, signaling now. How to tell where cars are going. I can see these cars are behind me. One just changed lanes. Not sure if you can see it. So when you see lights in the mirror, you need to understand where that car is. Are those 2 lights behind you or in the next lane? Look, at the edge of my car, you can see these 2 lights. One headlight sticking out. That's someone driving behind me. And the one on the left, that's another car. That's me in the adjacent lane. You can learn to understand this during the day too, folks. If you master lane changes in daylight, it'll be easier at night. Daytime struggles mean double the trouble in the dark. So start with the basics and work your way up. First, get good at daytime lane changes, then tackle nighttime. Remember, keep mirrors and windows clean. Use the heater to prevent fogging. This will be the best possible overview. By the way, if you have poor eyesight, use glasses too. Keep spare gauges on a rubber mat for quick changes if needed. The tumbler mode and time reserve are crucial. Following these tips will maximize your attention and tools to spot issues. If unsure, just stop. Well, friends, that's all for today. I hope I've explained everything clearly with practical examples. If you have questions or advice to add, comment below. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. There's still lots of useful info to come. This topic is truly inexhaustible. Remember to like my videos. It's important for me and the channel's growth. As always, I wish you all safe travels.